Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Tabs, where we only have the one campaign left to try and finish, but oh boy, has it been a rough one these past couple of levels. So we're back in the Fantasy Good campaign, and I do admit I had to look up some videos or stuff to see how other people were beating this, and wait, now it's back to 300. What the heck? I thought the Aegis... I know the Aegis for a while was brought down to 200, but I guess maybe there's a hotfix that put it back to 300? Either way, this level is more like a bum rush level, where it's trying to use a lot of the gauntlets just to get somebody to hopefully get into the back there and be able to deal with the watches. So we'll try and see how it goes. It seems like the gauntlets are... ah, jeez. Like, none of them actually got into a good spot all that quickly, did they? Oh. Although, the guy on the... maybe if he survives, or... ah... yeah, I should have expected it to go crappy like that. I mean, truth is, I would try, like, shoving all these guys up front here, but that just, to me, makes it seem like they're easy pickings for the watches, but... sort of. Actually, quite a few of them managed to... okay, maybe they will be able to pull this off. Never mind. God, it's more like just dumb luck getting through the levels than like actual skill for it. Okay, you know what? You're coming with me, and I'm just going to send you... oh, almost. Okay, I had to control it myself to get the final blows in, but that's at least the level taken care of. But yeah, the Fantasy Good, it lacks that damage. Like, the Fantasy Evil campaign, you have... every unit kind of has some synergies with one another. Like, the Shadow Walkers synergize well. Actually, they're a neat unit that, even for, like, not doing that much damage, the teleport is so worth it to disrupt your enemy's backlines. It's fantastic to use. Okay, so, we got 4,500 here. Ooh, okay, so we got a big unit in the back. My main focus are the ninjas, so I'm thinking... the Aegis might be good for dealing with, like, the ranged ones. Because with those shields, they might be able to reflect the projectiles back. No, see, I've never found the elephant to be that good. Maybe we'll try this. Let's try more ranged focus. Like, yeah, you can see that the ninjas... how's it... okay. So we're down to the last few. The Aegis is really good for just holding out against the ninjas. But they don't have that much, like, damage-wise, so I think I'm going to have to change things up a bit here. I'm kind of tempted to try the elephant. It's one of those ones I have not found a good situation for it, and I just want to see if it actually has potential for anything. So I think we'll do those. And, okay, you know what? Let me just try moving the mic down a little bit so I can see the full screen easier. There we go. The glaives didn't really do that much, so I think I have to use the gauntlets here. I don't like using the gauntlets, but that's what we'll try. And it's hard, again, it's hard to say how the elephant's going to do. I've not found a good spot or, like, purpose for it yet, but considering it's just, like, these melee... if you could deal with the ninja, that would be fantastic. Oh, no. Okay, so, yeah, the elephant kind of has some range potential, but it's not enough damage to warrant it. Because, like, 2 tosses of the spear were what it took to get rid of a ninja. So that wasn't very efficient. try this. Like, how does the Paladin do? He should have no problem dealing with, like, the melee stuff, or, well, the Paladins. The Shogun's kind of flipping all over the place. I think it's a Shogun, I'm not sure what... Okay, gotta rethink this one. Yeah, these are definitely the... Wonder if I should even just try doing something more like a complete front like that. Like, the Void Monarch really carried the Fantasy Evil faction in the later maps. So I'm wondering if maybe the Chronomancer... Oh, okay, well there's the Shogun, I think, taken care of for good. But it's just this guy on his own now. Unfortunately... I don't know how effective he'll actually be. Like... Oh, you were taken out by just a single firework on you. Yeah, welcome to... Again, just where it feels like the Fantasy Good faction really falls short. Maybe I'll try... Like, maybe the Arbiters will be a bit more effective here. Okay, so that... Yeah, that's the Shogun dealt with. So as long as you guys can get these out to the right units... We might have this now. There we go. Okay. So I think maybe what I gotta do is try using the... Think more along the lines of the Fantasy Evil faction, where the small unit, like the Devout Gauntlets, were solely based around being your, like your Disruption, your Shadow Walkers. Send them in and use everything else, kind of basically have Divine Arbiters your artillery pieces in a way. But here, this might be a bit tricky. Let's just see how this does. Yeah, unfortunately, that's one thing the Tempest Lich really had over the Arbiter, is there's no friendly fire for the Lich's storm clouds it can summon in. Oh, you're done so, bud. Just one bop on the... Oh, you'll probably take 2 bops on the head, bud. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Let's try to use those as sort of like the distractions. Oh, the glaives might actually be really good in a situation like this, because the glaives seem to work best when they're the weak chaff units that almost like get chain hits in. So we'll try this and see. Yeah, you can see that the glaives, well, they like to bounce back and forth, but the damage is not there. And that's the entire issue with this faction. There's just no damage being there. Oh, hang on a moment. If we tuck you up there... That's right, I forgot. This was kind of like one of the maps you can cheese if you want to. Gotta get real tight in here. Uh-oh, I think I got stuck. Okay, how is this going to work? Because that's one of the things. This map you could kind of cheese. There we go. And they're all going to get funneled into a certain area, so I just have to see if the... I guess the orbital strikes, if you want to... Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, so the shields will... They got themselves completely jammed in here. Okay, so it looks like the orbital beam or the smite does reach in here. Oh, but you are on your own. Oh, yeah. That could possibly work. Just trying to think here. Like, if I put guys up here... Okay, yeah, so they will eventually funnel their way down, but maybe I can even control one. Like, if I can control the Arbiter myself, maybe... Oh, but the problem with that is... The Arbiter is more like a homing one. You don't actually get to, like, choose its target as much. It's kind of like the Lich, except the Lich was more, you could focus kind of where, by direction a bit more. Like, if I use his thing... Oh, actually, that didn't work out too bad. Yeah, I can get these right onto the... Oh, wait a minute, that... Oh, they home around where you're... Okay, I've been using the Arbiter completely wrong. Now that I know this is how it works, this is going to be much more interesting to try using this unit ourselves. I thought it was going to be like the nearest unit is where they'll home into, but it's actually those closest to where your cursor is. Oh, hell. Well, when in doubt, maybe just use more smite. Let's try this and see. Well, that's most of the knights taken care of, but... Oh, man. Actually, I wonder, would this be a case... I have not had much use for the elephants in the past, and one's already dead. Okay, that's 2 dead, and the tanks are still alive. Oh, Lord. Okay, I feel like the Arbiters have to be used here, but it's... Okay, so I'll control the Arbiter here. Ah. Yeah, see, the Arbiter at least got off there, but maybe I just need more fodder units. Like, lots of fodder units. And I'll try getting a second one. Okay, if I control you... Ah, why is the Fantasy Good faction so garbage? Paladin, 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 Paladin. And 2 of you. Okay, just have nuts with your hammers. It doesn't even knock them off the horses. I mean, they stayed alive, which was... Why are you guys so garbage? God. Okay, fine. Chronomancer. A lot of you guys all on the perimeters. Hopefully you soak up some stuff. And then some of you guys just around for more soaking. Okay, Chronomancer actually took out the knights remarkably quickly. Although the tanks are proving kind of problematic. Oh, okay, so there was the big beam. Now, if he can just survive to get another one of his things off. Oh, come on, you're so close. Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay. You are definitely nowhere near as good as the Void Monarch, but you can have some use. It's just really about figuring out what those uses exactly are. Well, we're moving along here, and we are now into the pirates. Now, this is interesting, because I don't know if the Aegises would be able to deflect their, shots like... They might be able to. And then if I might actually control the Arbiter there. I think you should handle that, and then maybe even just some gauntlets, again, to try bum rushing a bit. Okay, so I'll take command of you. Oh, well, I actually might not have even had to, like, interact with this. Okay, maybe I actually did, because we got the cannons rushing in. Ooh. Yeah, the cannons are surprisingly mobile. I was not expecting them to be that fast to try wheeling at us. Oh. I mean, I think this is another case of I just control the artillery from afar. We might be able to get this down without much issue. I'll take command of you. I mean, the big unit in there, I think, is the Pirate Queens, but just having the units present to be able to, Uh-oh. Oh, where'd the harpoon go off to? Oh. Okay, so the glaives did not do anything. I think they were a waste of the money. But that does let us put a second one on the other side, so... Let's not try to get the Pirate Queens as the first ones. Let's try to get the Harpooners and, like, all the chaff units out of the way first. Oh, wait, how? Okay, just one right behind her. I was trying to figure out how did she get killed, but we didn't. And we do have... Oh, you actually survived over there too. So that... Maybe that's been my problem. I've been too loose with the Fancy Good faction. I have to be more in control of it. Oh, lords. Well, actually... Let me take control of you. Okay, so... Unfortunately, some of our units got feared, which turned out to be problematic. The Arbiters... Okay, you know what? I'm using too much money on the Arbiters there. You haven't worked yet, but I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Because they don't have that much for ranged units. I mean, you're not exactly accurate, though, either. You can fear the elephant, really. God, it's just like sticking a pig right now. Like, the elephant is absolute trash in the fact. Well, I think just trash in general. So you know what? Maybe what we gotta do is use some smite. Maybe some smiting along with some glaives. Because the glaives should, as they hit through, bounce and go to the back line a bit more. And they're actually taking a fair number of swords in them. Oh, wow. Oh, because the shields were taking most of the swords. Okay, that was actually nice to see. So, the swordcasters aren't that dangerous, but that guy is there. And there. Ah, crap. Okay, the Reapers have to be our primary target for annihilation here, really. I think that actually... Yeah, so that should be the Reapers dealt with. We got the Chronomancer going full. Ow. Okay, so this is down to Crony here, but I think he's got this. The Reapers had to be the ones dealt with very quickly. Oh yeah, we got this. We even got a spare unit alive, too. So that is where I've been making a mistake. The fantasy factions feel like you need to control them for their best, like, performance to be brought out. Oh, is it just... Yeah, it literally looks like it's just that. I mean, if that's the case... No, there's gotta be something more. That just seems way too easy. Like, the Gunslingers, I can deal with a Divine Arbiter, no problem. Something's not right here. That was a lot easier than I was expecting. It really does seem, although, I gotta admit, that's actually not too bad for, like, a screenshot there. I might actually leave this episode off on. Nah, we'll see what next level has, but yeah, for Tabs being a silly, goofy game, you get some interesting shots at the end screen sometimes. Okay, we'll end off at this level. We won't try it ourselves, but... I know I shouldn't, but I almost want to try Sacred Elephants again. It's just they have not done anything, so I'm trying to figure out what niche they fill. But we have finally started to make some progress through the Fantasy Good. It's basically... The Vought Gauntlets are your meat shields. Throw them in to occupy high dangerous range units, and definitely control Divine Arbiters yourself. Because you can predict where their shots home in on, which was a mistake I made in the past, they go to where your cursor is, not really to, like, the closest enemy to you. If I would have realized that, I probably would have had less trouble in some of the levels, but we're going to end things off here. Thank you guys very much for joining me on this episode of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. I think we'll try for just one more episode to finish this campaign, and then the series will probably be done there, and that might be the end of Tabs on the channel, because I don't really have much else to really cover with it, because it's in full release now. I don't know if we'll see more factions down the line or not, or who knows. But for now, thank you guys very much for joining me on this episode. If you did like it, be sure to give us a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave all the comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video, though, Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.